Welcome back to Discovering Kabbalah.
Hello.
We're back here again.
Yes.
And we've had a bit of a weekend with the energy of the planet. You're leaning on the table now.
Oh.
Shall we start again?
Okay. Let's start again.
Okay. So, welcome back to Discovering Kabbalah. We're back here today to have a chat about life, really, and how the Kabbalah has sort of like helped us out with getting through a few challenges and whatnot. So the last couple of days, last week really, with the energy on the planet has just been next level, and waking up just thinking, what's happening, has been pretty heavy for both of us.
Exhausting.
I got it first and then you got it. And then poor little Laura got it too. She was jumping around like a mad thing. And it's just been like very exhausting. And which then brought us to the subject of like how we're moving through stuff that comes up for us. It's like the old adage of life sucks. And we're talking about it the other day because we were watching an episode with David Gim for the Kabbalah there, and he was saying that if you talk about stuff and in a down manner, like, oh, that sucks, then you're putting yourself back a month in your spiritual evolution. And I just thought, oh God.
And your road to happiness, your progression.
Yeah.
You know.
So how many times have we done that? Like,
my whole life. My whole life I have been a bit of that.
Life sucks.
Negative Nancy over here, you know?
Yeah, I know. And you just think to yourself, wow, if you'd known
How
that.
many times did I shoot myself in the foot?
Yeah. And you think if you'd known that way back when.
Yeah. This is
How
why we
different
think
life.
everybody needs to know this.
Yeah.
I think it should be taught in schools.
Yeah.
It is really vital stuff that we are learning. And, okay, you talk and I'll just say something a second.
Oh, you're off on a tangent.
I'm
okay.
starting to get on a tangent.
Okay, I'm just trying not to go and ah. Because I'm thinking to myself, oh, I've got to stop saying yeah.
Look,
So we all beat ourselves
learning.
up.
We're learning. We've
Yeah.
learned all about unlisted,
Honestly.
listed, and public listings. We are learning, so bear with us. It might take us a bit longer to become YouTube masters.
Yeah.
But
honestly, it's not like, to me, things should just work. So I just lose my shit because I just go, this sucks. And I said it the other day, and that's what brought it up. I go, this sucks. I was so annoyed about, I'd done something with those shorts.
we're trying to make shorts.
Yeah.
So we've done the long form, and then we're trying to make some shorts because,
Yeah. And there's no instructions anyway. No.
and
You
you
know.
try.
It should just
And
work,
it
shouldn't
works,
it?
and it will, and they kept changing it back.
Yeah, and I was just getting so frustrated, and then we thought, and then I go, I've had this, I'm going to go and watch a bit of telly. So I went downstairs, and of course, the episode that comes up is all about David saying, if you sort of do that sort of thing, you're putting yourself back a month. And I thought, great. But at least I got the message.
Okay.
I got the message, so that was okay.
That's good.
Yeah, so we were just having a little chit chat this morning. I've been procrastinating like hell in the last week, but this morning I did another video of my tarot readings on 1111 Life Path. So if you want to have a look at that.
So we've started a separate channel for Jackie's stuff.
Yeah, so I've done that. I've only done 2 because the first time I was being hit with so much energy. I was just like a couple of minutes and I was out. But this one I've done about 15 minutes this morning, and I was like, oof.
I know.
I've
Once
done
you
really
start
well.
talking,
I
we
know.
can keep talking. We just like
well, that's right. We're jibber jabbering on. So life
really
sucks.
proud of you for that. Really proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of myself because I've been wanting to do something like this for not this what we're talking about now because we only just learned about it, but the tarot stuff. I've been wanting to do that for about 5 or 6 years now, and I just never had the confidence for it.
And when we first came out, I was talking to you about, I'll do a channel for you. I'll do a channel
and
for
I was
you.
going,
And you just go, no, that's
Get real.
not happening.
Get real.
It's not happening. Look at me. That's not happening.
I'm still the same, and now I'm doing it. What the hell? So
yeah,
it's just
because
like,
maybe you're not the same on the inside. We've
I'm
got
not
a little bit more confidence.
We've had headaches from hell with this. I was just saying to Rach, we're getting, well, you said to me, we're getting hit by the, the upgrades,
Yeah,
the downloads.
I call them upgrades, and Jack's more about solar energy and planets.
Oh, yeah,
but I do
downloads.
find I've had more headaches in the last. Well, it's been 2.5 months.
Well, a lot of people would have too.
So when I'm feeling every couple of days I'm getting this headache.
Yeah, well,
So I don't know if that's part of it, but it's been happening.
Yeah, it's more of the upgrade of the planet though.
Okay.
It's not, that's not as much to do with Kabbalah at all, but it's just
Okay.
everyone's getting like little irky little pains and stuff because our bodies are so full of toxins. As we have a nice coffee, thank you.
Not overnight, we're changing, but we're not changing ridiculously. I'm not becoming a vegan yet.
Yeah. And if you tell me you're a vegan, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm a vegan, but I don't eat vegetarian spring rolls.
That's,
I think it's not right.
there's something in them, obviously. Obviously. So
Vegetables.
But then, again, trying not to be critical of other people. That would be nice
No,
to come out.
I inspire to be like other people. I don't, please understand.
Not
I wasn't criticising vegans. I'm inspired to be like a vegan.
Oh, okay, good.
More plant-based. I'm doing these ones around the house. If I do a plant-based dinner, I'm like, yeah, check me out, mate. We must plant-based dinner.
We did the other night,
Yeah, if I can do a plant-based dinner like twice a week, I'm like, yes.
We Rach was having a day and a half the other day, and she was getting really hit. She still did heaps that day, but her heaps, or her doing nothing, I should say, in one day is probably my week's worth of work. And so I was looking at it going, what? So anyway, I thought, right, I'll cook for you.
It was lovely.
You know what I came up with? Roasted potatoes with baked beans and cheese. And
It was
God,
great.
it was good.
It was great.
She didn't have to make it either.
It was fabulous. I love
That's
it.
That's sort of my capacity for cooking. So I've been really lucky since I've been out here with you because she's really fed me well.
Yeah, I'm a person that can't follow a recipe though.
No.
I mean, you gave me a recipe, I'd have to change it.
I'm a person who thinks that things should just work, and that really annoys me I'm like you, you've got to just get in there and if you've got to follow a recipe, it's sort of like, really? I haven't
take
got that.
out, put that in.
Yeah. You're allowed to do it, I guess. You've watched a bit of MasterChef, haven't you?
I think a lot of my cooking skills is natural.
Natural, yeah.
It's
I don't have
a
that
natural cooking.
I don't have that natural thing.
Yeah. I would never want to be a chef. They yell too much in there. You know those chefs? No, it's no bit of pressure. It's fun. It's creative. It's cooking for the people I love. I love all that. Love all that.
So so getting back to.
It's just me, Mum, but she'll ring her back later.
Yeah, just getting back to life sucks. I'm just trying to think of the last time I thought that. Probably a year ago, when I had a lot of mold in the unit I was living in, and I had to leave. And then at that time there was no rental properties on the market for some reason, and where I was living, in the area I was living, and it was also, everything was going up like by $100, $200, and I just couldn't afford it. I just lost a job or I think I left a contract or something, and I was having a real pity party, poor me, and but a year later I've gone, best thing that ever happened. I've been living on the edge for a year, not really having a home, but you get used to things. And so basically what I'm saying is, what seems to suck at the time, like really suck, maybe the best thing that's ever happened to you. Yeah.
Look, and that's Kabbalah. Like the pain, you're meant to, life throws shit at you, so you change. So things, if it's really like that hard, I question, you're in the right place, you should be looking to change.
I wasn't looking to change. No, I liked where I lived.
Okay.
I did, and I wasn't looking to, but if I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't be here doing this with you. Yeah. So something always moves you out of, and it's like
your
when
comfort zone.
Yeah, it's like when you know, when if you break up with someone or whatever, oh my God, the world's over, and you're scrambling to try and get your head to go, oh God, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? All those sort of things.
Yeah.
6 months later, you go, glad that's over. You know, like
what was I thinking?
yeah, because it was just a moment in time that the universe, like you said the other day, is like, we're not having this anymore.
Yeah. No, the universe.
Yeah. They're not moving. We've got to kick them up the gut. Kick them up the butt, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the universe has a way of shaking us up.
Yeah, and it could be that it's just got to be that one thing that really, really hits you.
But it's going to be universally designed for you, because what would irk someone up mightn't irk you up.
Yeah.
You know, and other people, and that's when, you know.
Yeah. And so when, basically, if a life sucky moment comes along, that's where the Kabbalah does come in and can help you, because you can do the pause, what a pleasure. Pause, what a pleasure. On the way out, I think
sometimes something like a death or something like that, something real hard, you're going to have to sit in it, you're going to have to be in it. You just, like, life's about, look, there is emotions, and I know the Kabbalah is different, but, you know.
It's cycles, isn't it?
Yeah, and I just think, you know, sometimes if stuff happens, it's okay to be a little sad if you break up with someone for a couple of weeks. You know? Just have a bit of self-time.
Yeah.
Or if you lose someone, you know, that might be a little bit longer, you know, with the grieving and everything, can be really hard. And we're not, you know. Like,
well, they always say that, like, the first year you think is the worst, it's the second year.
Because the first year when you lose someone, people are around, oh, I'm so sorry, how you going, you're missing your mum, or, you know, whatever it may be. But it's the second year.
Yeah.
Because people stop asking. People stop giving you their life.
They forget. They've got their own lives.
Now people move on.
They've got their own problems. They've got their own challenges or great things that are happening.
So people stop giving you light.
Yeah.
So, you know.
That's when you've got to give yourself light, though.
Yeah.
And look at your shadows, I guess.
Yeah.
But
because the other thing is on that point, he talks about someone leaving. They want to see you happy. It makes them happy if they're in the spiritual realm, if you're happy. If you're there sitting, crying, hurting, in pain, that's not making that person, that spirit.
Right, okay.
Happy.
The angel or whatever.
The angel.
Yeah.
If you've lost that person, because you're still connected. That's what the Kabbalah says. You're still connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who knows how long
if you do
grief...
good, they receive
Look,
energy.
who long knows how long your grief should take or whatever, but say you're pining over...
might take the
if you're pining over a breakup, say, you know, and like really...
Sometimes they got to go.
Well, we did that little short on that one, didn't we? That was a
got
good
a bit
one.
wound up then, but you know, I will get wound up.
But again, at a certain point, for your spiritual evolution, upstairs is going to make sure that you're moved out of that situation. Moved out of that, even if it's for a time, you know, so you can become stronger, be on your path and do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And like we're saying, the pause, what a pleasure. I think we were talking about rage and stuff a couple of episodes ago, and I was saying about how I get the shits when I'm in the car. But this time when I came out to your place, I had every little pea plater on my backside, man, and I just went, pause, what a pleasure. Like this first couple, and then I just completely ignored it.
Okay.
It still happened the whole way, but I did not react, and this one person was so on my backside, and I usually would have sped up or something, or
I
got
used
angry.
to slow down. I used to slow down, like 20 k's below the speed limit, just to piss them off.
Yeah, we've all been there. So, but this time I just thought, you know what, mate?
Light.
If you want to go around, go around. And I had a really pleasant drive out here.
Yeah.
You know, which was great. And I thought, pause, what a pleasure. It works. It does.
Yeah.
And it was like at the beginning, it was like, pause. I'm not saying it was easy the first time, but every time, like like when I was doing the short the other day and it wasn't working for me and I was getting so riled up, really. And then Rachel goes to me, Jack, and I went, pause. What about? So this one's all in. She's all in. I
No,
keep
I'm all
forgetting.
in. I'm all in.
I
And
could
it's
be.
okay. It's okay. And I love that I'm a little bit like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. And you're not.
Well,
I actually love
I
that.
do think it's the greatest thing ever, but I'm not gonna.
You're not as deep. I mean, I
No.
just jumped in the deep end,
Yeah,
mate. I was
yeah.
like, this is it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
in 100%.
Yeah.
But
Well, I got other things. Yeah, as we've discussed.
and it's okay. But I
Yeah.
sat in the waiting room. As soon as David said that to me about the waiting room, that some souls sit in the waiting room, I've had this conversation with people about being in the waiting room. So there's a lot of stuff that's happened in my life that made me
Well, yeah, of
made me
course.
jump in real
And what do you
quick.
mean by waiting in the waiting room?
I remember being in this, whitish sort of room, and I turned my head, I turned, and this person said to me, "I'll be right." They're saying I'll be right after you, 2 to 3 months. Okay,
Was
that's
this a
what it was.
dream or was it just like a little
It's something
flash?
I've known
Okay.
happened. Now, whether it was a dream or it was a vision that popped in my head, I don't know. And it's from my early 20s.
Right, so a
I
long time
remembered
ago.
it.
Yeah.
I remembered it. Yeah, no, I've known it for 30 years.
Chloe's sleeping in the background.
Yeah, so
Sorry, you can hear her. We won't wake her up.
and it was real like, no, there's got to be something else, because I feel like I had this conversation in the spiritual realm before I came down.
Yeah.
And I've told a couple of girlfriends in my life about it. So when I met my husband, he was born 2 months to the day after me.
Wow.
And
So you went,
I was like, it's the
Hallelujah.
guy. It's the guy from the spiritual realm. And I didn't tell that to everybody. But it was kind of like icing on the cake.
Yeah.
This is him. This is who I've
it
been
was
waiting for.
really.
I was 42 years old. This was the man I've been waiting for to come down.
to bring your daughter through.
And he, he brought my daughter to me. He was my tikkun mate. He is my tikkun mate. Not was, he is my
But come
tikkun mate.
on, you have been so good the last couple of months.
Oh, look,
man.
and I feel like even today.
You've upgraded, man.
Even
big time
today,
again.
I just
Oh.
didn't. Yeah, no. I know I
To the
came
point
out-
where he's confused because
No,
he
yeah.
doesn't know
He's
why
conf-
she's being nice to him.
He's confused. My daughter's confused. She's used to reactive mum. She's not getting a reactive mum, so that's making her
Yeah, she's
react
going,
a bit more.
Yeah.
She's bringing it up. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll get mum to react. He's confused.
Yeah, because you thanked him for bringing
Oh,
your beautiful daughter
I
through.
thanked him,
You
you
looked
know.
at you blankly like,
First day of kindergarten, I said, God, I love that girl, and I thank you.
yeah.
Well, thank you for ever helping me
Oh,
to get
that's
her.
it. I've just got chills. That's a lovely moment.
You know, and
Yeah.
he was a bit shocked, but he did. You know, we had a tough. He was my tikkun mate, but he brought me a lot of joy with that
You
kid.
did, but there you go.
He brought
So,
me a
yeah.
lot of joy with that daughter of mine.
So you can move past your stuff. You can. Absolutely.
yeah.
But it's a choice. It's a choice to
To stay
pause.
wallowing in the pain.
Yeah, pause. What a pleasure. And
Yeah.
even if it is like I've been at the beginning going, pause, what a pleasure, pause, what a pleasure. Now it's pause, breathe, step back. What a pleasure. I love it. I love that bit where David goes, just say that,
I love
you know.
it. Yeah.
Just keep carrying on. You're just basically breaking the pattern, aren't you? You're breaking the pattern of reacting.
Energy,
Yeah.
nothing's right, this all sucks, everything's shit.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be vibing that out.
No.
And
Because it
when
puts you back a month.
And when you stay in it, well, that just happened now, I kicked my toe, and now
Victim,
I can't
victim,
find the car
victim.
keys. What else is going to go wrong today? See how you're bringing it, and you're bringing it on? And that's who I was. I could just keep this baby rolling,
Yeah.
you know. But when you're pausing with pleasure, you're trying to stop yourself. Okay, yep. The
See, I
shit's
can
gone
wake
down.
up. I can wake
Well,
up.
you can't keep going. So.
Yeah. I can wake up in the morning and got nothing. Nothing. I don't feel anything. Like I'm just numb. So it's been interesting being out here with, like I said, with the emotional stuff. I'm not saying like I'm a psychopath or anything, but I'm just saying that, like, you know, I wouldn't get up in the morning and have anything that really sort of move me into a different mood. You know what I mean? I'm pretty even keel when I wake up, and I'm okay as I'm going through. But if I kick my toe, yeah, I get it. It's like something going down, or someone says something to you or whatever. But living by yourself for 6 years or whatever, you can really actually not be impacted by other people's energy. That's for sure. So it's been a bit funny for me to be around people this last year because I was so isolated. And now being around different energies, you know, like Amora with, you know, she's 5, she's jumping around.
She's 100%.
You know what I mean? You guys have got a thing, guys got a thing back and forth. You know, being around animals, I was never around animals, and Chloe just loves me, doesn't she?
She does.
She loves me,
and
I'm perplexed by that.
She doesn't love everybody.
Yeah, and then.
And now I know you're not a dog person. That's hilarious.
Well, it's not that I'm not a dog person. It's just I haven't had them around me for since I was a kid. I think the reason for that though is, remember when before we came to Australia, we had basset hounds in Wales, and Dopey and Dumbo. They were such cute dogs, and then all of a sudden they went to live on a farm. Well, did they? I don't think so. And so it kind of broke my heart a bit.
Yeah, see, I would have been bringing the dogs. I would have bring them, you know. And that's me. See, when it comes to animals, I'm like, nah, they're all in.
Why am I crying now? This is ridiculous.
You're talking, this is what people cry about.
Do they?
You're actually realising that your dog didn't go to the farm.
I know. And then years later,
Be sad, mate.
years later, I went to a psychic down in the rocks there, and this guy was reading my cards and everything. And he goes, "I'm so sorry." He said,
"Let me get you tissue."
No, it's all right. He goes, "I'm so sorry." I said, "What?" He goes, "I'm not calling you this, but they keep saying a word, and I'm like really, really like, I'm so sorry." And I was like, "Just spit it out, mate," you know. And he goes, "He's calling you Dopey?" And I went, "Oh, that was my dog." So that was really funny, you know what I mean? So my little Dopey and Dumbo, they're hanging around.
Through.
They're coming around, yeah.
They come through. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I swear we love dogs.
So yeah, so these moments are just happening in the most inopportune moments, I've got to say. But yeah, they just happen, don't they? So you just got to move past it. So rather than saying like that sucks, we've stuffed up the video, we're just going to keep going.
Yeah.
Because I'm just all for it's a moment in time.
Yeah. And
it is a moment in time.
We are really authentic, and we are who we are, and we're loving.
Because I've just had a brilliant moment because I've moved past like a wound inside there.
Yeah.
About why I don't get close to animals. Because, mate,
it's really sad.
1 minute they're going to the farm, you know, like that sort of thing, yeah.
It's hard to take, man.
You're such an animal lover. She's got chooks out there. They're the size of a bloody house because she just feeds them up. There's no one going to the farm there, I can tell you.
No one's going to the farm, and we never eat them. Well, if there's zombies move over attack or something, I might bring them in case of emergency, but...
Yeah. But you're never going to be putting them on a plate, I can tell you.
No.
They're your pets.
No, my grandmother, seen this in my lifetime, cutting the head off a chook, mate. I was little and the chook runs around with the head off the chook.
Yeah, that's not right.
So that scarred me.
Yeah.
And you think that's what scarred me. Nah, it was her big arm, like this big arm, you see. It was plucking out the feathers.
Oh, gross.
And then she cooked it in the microwave. So it still had the
Good
little
Lord,
white quills.
I didn't
quills.
I didn't think microwaves came.
Oh, it was one of them first ones in the 80s, mate.
Oh.
It was. There was no browning option. There was no. It wasn't a microwave and an air fryer.
So when do you eat chicken at all? God.
Oh, I didn't for a couple of years after that.
No. That sucked. I'm gonna say. That did.
Yeah, no, I won't be killing. I don't kill nothing. I don't even. Sorry, I did it again.
I just got an alarm off the table because we haven't got rid of the table.
I've still got this dodgy table.
Yeah.
I've taken the photo to put it on buy, swap and sell, but anyway.
God. Well, that took a turn, I'm going to say. But, So, over this, the next couple of... Well, I think we're coming to the end of it. We've only got another 2 weeks or so, I think, of, like, really powerful astrological planetary alignments and retrogrades and stuff. And it's bringing up everyone's stuff. Like, normally I could talk about that nothing would happen to me. And then I got all emotional. I thought, what's going on with me? You know, so this stuff might be happening to you. You're not going nuts. It's you're having an upgrade in your emotional intelligence, I think. And yeah, I kind of like this stuff because we were talking about gossiping and stuff the other day as well, because we all love a gossip, don't
No,
we?
you can't. It's called the evil eye.
Oh, it's called the evil eye.
Well, evil eye, evil tongue. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've been
evil
watching
eye,
that
evil eye.
maths,
Is that what
man.
it's
It's just getting stupid now. Maths Australia, it's just getting stupid. Because
Yeah.
of all the Instagram stuff out there already, we already know what's happened. And then we see this stuff playing out and thought, that's all set up. It's just such a disappointment. You know, you don't see a real relationship there anymore. Not that they ever had one. You know, you've got people fighting, and then next thing they're turning up, we've sorted everything out. And I go, have you? Or have you just been told to sort
They're
it
just
out?
trying to stay on the show longer. Every week you stay longer, you get more subscribers.
Yeah. And
Wink,
look, you know,
wink.
do what you have
Wink,
to do.
wink.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, we've got 11 subscribers. We're so happy.
Moving on up, guys.
Moving on. And it's not about like being full of yourself or anything like that. It's just
If
like,
we had a million, we'd be no. But we're about if we can help one person. If one person out there was struggling like me,
and me, God, I was the
That would-
numbness one, you know, like the numb person. Like,
look, I dropped my kid off at school today, and then drove back and had just this lovely clear mind. And I was like, oh, you got to get fuel. And I knew I had a big day on, and you were going to do one of these. I've got a whole lot of work to do, and my list is always long. But it was really enjoyable just to drive down the street, a little bit like you.
yeah,
Nothing in my head.
yeah.
I've gone, no,
It's
we're not
pretty
doing
good.
that now. We're not doing that. I'm just going to get some fuel. And that was it. There wasn't a whole lot of, right, you got to do this,
Yeah.
all these 100 things in my head.
Yeah.
It was just really enjoyable. Just had that 5 minutes peace in my mind.
Oh, I've even lost my thought about what we were talking about then.
Okay. That happens.
It does.
That happens.
So it's been good for you. What were we talking about before?
Well, that's probably my
Oh,
biggest joy with the Kabbalah right now is that I'm not living like on a razor's edge.
On the end, yeah, I get you, yeah.
Yeah.
And now, even actually, you know, even when we talk about finances and stuff like that, I used to get so wound up. And then my mum said to me, I think I've mentioned it before, I'm not sure. My mum said something about, are you worried about it? And I said, why do we have to worry? And she goes, you always have to worry.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, wow, I've grown up with that. I've got to get rid of that one. Because, and since then, look, the finances haven't changed, but I'm not as wound up about it. I'm just like, it is what it is for this time.
Yeah.
You know, I keep doing my cards and it keeps coming up that it's going to be all okay. So I've got to trust that.
Yeah.
You just have to trust it. And it's
Certainty beyond belief.
trust, faith, certainty, all those things. And I keep getting this word surrender in my head all the time.
Okay, well that's a big
What
one.
does that mean? Surrender, aren't we doing that? But clearly I'm not, because I keep getting surrender, to the point where I'm thinking maybe I've got to look it up to see what it means, because we all think we know what surrender means, but obviously I'm not doing it because I keep getting surrender.
You know, exhale,
So I'll
release.
Well,
Let
look,
it go with the flow. What about you? Have you ever gone in the water rapids? You know, the fast water. And
maybe.
you know, when the water's going down a river, you've got to just surrender and go with the water.
Okay, maybe it's just a
Exhale
word I'm
and
not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's when my thing, just
Go with the flow.
go with the flow of the water.
Okay,
I don't know, that mightn't be.
I can grasp onto that thing,
You
because
know,
that
and-
surrender just doesn't.
Because when you're
click with
trying to,
me.
I want more, fight more, be more, got to do more, got to be more.
Yeah.
But surrender's like, okay, it's going to happen. Trust the universe.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
Let
of the
go.
water, let go.
Let
Is that?
go.
Is that?
Yeah, that's
is
probably
that-
more what it is then. Yeah. Let
Okay.
go. Let go. Yeah. That'll
Yeah.
come to me. I'll ask about
Okay.
this afternoon,
Okay,
because
we'll continue to work on that.
yeah. So I'm going to take this lady out for lunch because she took me out last week. So
Okay, well, that sounds nice.
yeah.
I didn't know that. It's a nice surprise, wasn't
It
it?
is indeed. And we shall see you.
Okay.
another time.
Another time, but
Hopefully we'll get
lots
a
of
few
love,
shorts out.
sending you love and light,
Yeah.
and hopefully everyone's having a good day. But love and light, improve your vessel, just be with yourself.
Yeah, you got it all together today. I'm still reeling from my breakdown over here, so yeah.
Oh, look, and I've had a calm morning, and
have.
that's not like me. And I didn't exercise. She was on there going how great she is, and then last 3 days I've been like 5 more minutes. I'm the queen of 5 more minutes. But I still didn't beat myself up. Before I would have been doing these ones.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, all right, we'll just go and get some.
Yeah. Doing well.
Yeah.
All right,
So
then.
anyway, okay, enough of that. I'm going to lunch.
Yes, we're going to lunch. See you later.